Hi, I'm Jojo Barrett with Keller Williams Portland Central. And if you've been paying attention to the headlines lately, it probably feels like everything is either doom or urgency, right? Crash versus buy now or you're doomed forever. I don't find that helpful. So today I want to walk you through what the numbers are actually telling us about the Portland market, what it means as we move toward the new year, and how you should be thinking about interest rates without panic, without hype. Okay? We're not talking about predicting the future. There's no crystal ball here. It's about understanding the signals so you can make decisions that fit into your life, not into the news cycle. So let's start with the question that I hear all the time. Are prices going to crash? Nationally, we're still seeing home price appreciation around 4%. And locally, here in the Portland metro, prices have been surprisingly steady if you zoom out and you look at the long term. All right, that doesn't mean prices go straight up forever. It does mean that historically, real estate rewards you if you think in terms of years instead of months. You get over those little bumps. This is why if you try to time the market perfectly, it can backfire. It can cost you equity, it can cost you negotiation power, and a lot of time. For a real housing crash to happen, supply has to dramatically outweigh demand. Now, in real estate, we measure this using months of inventory. Under 4 months is considered a seller leaning market. 4 to 6, healthy, balanced market. We like that. Over 6 months leans more toward buyers. Right now, Portland isn't anywhere near the inventory levels we saw after 2008. And you remember what happened in 2008. This doesn't mean homes are selling instantly. Buyers are selective, they're thoughtful. But the fundamentals, the numbers out there, they don't support this idea of a dramatic collapse. On the ground, what we're seeing is a very hyper local market, house to house, neighborhood to neighborhood. Homes that are priced correctly and well presented, these are still selling. If you miss that mark, it's probably going to sit there a little longer. This is why the blanket advice doesn't work right now. Strategy matters a heck of a lot more than timing in this market. So let's talk about the real behavior driver in real estate right now, which is interest rates. Mortgage rates are currently in the mid 6% range for many buyers. And we know rates affect affordability. Higher rates, less purchasing power. But let's reframe that. We are very unlikely to ever see that 3% rate again. That was an anomaly, not a baseline. I hate to have to be the one to tell you that, but somebody had to. Most of our research shows that as we move toward the new year, rates are probably going to gradually settle somewhere in the mid 5 to low 6% range. It's not going to be quick, it's not going to be dramatic. It's a slow normalization, not a rescue. So let's talk about which side of the market you're on. If you're a buyer, there's really three scenarios. Number one, if you buy now and rates stay about the same, you likely bought before prices went up. If you buy now and rates fall later, you can refi. You already have the house, right? And number three, if you buy now and rates rise again, you're probably going to be glad you bought before the price and the rates both went up. Now, right now, buyers have lots of negotiation power. If you're a buyer, you're getting seller credits, you're getting rate buy downs, you're asking for and getting repairs. Those things tend to go away when the rates fall and the competition comes back. If you're on the seller side, this market is less about testing the waters and more about having an intentional strategy. The buyers are informed, they're cautious, they're selective, they're out there, but you need to price your home realistically and present it well. There are serious buyers out there. They're just being more thoughtful. So here's the bottom line. The best time to buy or sell is still when it makes sense for you. But the numbers are telling us that if you're waiting for some sort of dramatic reset, you might be waiting for something that never comes. Now, my goal with videos like this isn't to push you into a decision. I want to make sure you're informed. So when the time is right, you're confident, not reactive to the news cycle. If you like this kind of grounded, data-driven sort of perspective, if it's helpful for you, feel free to follow me on this channel. I share thoughts like this all the time. No hype, just context. I'm Jojo Barrett with Keller Williams Portland Central. See you around sometime soon.